Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. He's loose. He's at the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. And he knocking down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quick release by the QB. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Finds his man. It's Peterson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, you see the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep it?
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down. In the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll try to pop the draw. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver shows motion. He's got it on the right. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
That's caught. It's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He'll try to start the 2nd quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Will have to use its first time out of the half. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. BYU right back to the line. To the ground to try to move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Nice job on this offense. Now listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Power football with the run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and sticks for a first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. New center back after that completion.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
All right, defense. It ain't working. We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
3 and 25.
Here comes the option. Now the toss. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, BYU! On the attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ball State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Muncie had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a first down play.
Here we go.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On second down, wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. BYU lines up quickly. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On second down, they'll take to the air.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The DBs will back off a bit. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. No good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it, and he opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Easy.
Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. The sure hands, it's Peterson. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in fourth and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10.
2-9 Philly.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll call for the fair catch here. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Offense getting set for first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
wants to throw on third down. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out of the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Now rolling to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw here on second down. Got a man. It's Bernard. They get him down after he makes the catch. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not really getting to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy.
Well, the offense is looking to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The give to Davis. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. The Cougars racing to the line in a hurry up. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down in inches, and you go read any book you want to. Touchdown, Cougar! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And here comes the two-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Skips away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
Looking for room, it's Peterson. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Keep it on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. The Trojans want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield and make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, and then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
He makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule defensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up this first down. You're making it so hard on your offense.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He'll just keep slinging it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
This offense has a 2nd down play.
29 Philly.
He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Davis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh downs after the completion.
Black 24. Black 24. Cobra.
Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Davis. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Okay, ready?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Now on second down. Give to the running back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The play action fake. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is good. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Sometimes on field goal block, you just want to take the win and let them kick it. The roughing the kicker penalty gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, BYU! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's going up top here late in the game. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked